Do you love your job, but just not your coworkers? If this is how you can describe your feelings about your job, you may want to continue viewing on. Unfortunately, when placed in a similar position, one that involves difficult or unruly coworkers, many individuals assume that their only option is to resign from their current position. Of course, it is more than possible for you to do so, but did you know that you do have other options? If you ever find yourself in a situation where you have complications, problems, or a conflict with a coworker of yours, there are a number of different steps that you can take. These steps, which are discussed later, can help you retain your job and your income, which you may rely on to support your family. If you have been looking for an easy way to deal with one or more difficult coworkers at your workplace, you will want to continue viewing on. Before examining ways in which you can handle or deal with difficult coworkers, it is important to remember that circumstances should be taken into consideration. A small conflict may be one that you can handle on your own, however, more serious problems may call for more serious actions. With that in mind, one of the first things that you should do, when looking to deal with a difficult coworker, is speaking with them privately. When speaking with a coworker that you have a problem with, you will want to be careful. When this conversation takes place, should it ever, you will want to be as pleasant and as friendly as possible. Many individuals do not realize that even a slight attitude can make a problem with a coworker much worse. If you are frustrated with a coworker who can never seem to get a project completed on time, you may want to offer to help them create a schedule. If you have a problem with a perfume or cologne that a coworker may be wearing, you may first want to explain any health complications that you may be having due to the scent. As previously discussed, it is important to remember that there are extenuating circumstances that should be taken into consideration. For instance, if you feel that a coworker of yours is harassing you, in a sexual way or not, you may want to refrain from speaking to them. In certain situations like these, those who are unstable feed off of contact from you and others in your situation. To protect yourself from any harm, you may want to consider contacting your supervisor right away. Speaking of contacting your supervisor, if you have discussed your problems with a coworker personally and you have not seen any positive changes, you may want to consider bringing your supervisor in on the issue. When doing this, you will want to use your best judgment. If you regularly find yourself performing the duties and tasks for your coworker or if they mishandled important company documents, you should approach your supervisor without any question. Smaller issues you may want to refrain from bringing your supervisor in on, as you may actually end up creating a bad impression of yourself. The preceding discussions are just few of the many steps that you can take if you are having conflict or problems with one of your coworkers. As a reminder, you are advised to use your best judgment when handling situations such as these. So, if you learned something new today, then give this video a like and share with a friend. Don't forget to subscribe so you will be notified on the next helpful video. Remember to always listen to advisors or knowledgeable friends so you will be successful in landing your dream job.